to Leagues 2, Trailblazer. We are here in the Fairy Ring accessible Abyss area thing because we want to kill Abyssal Leeches to get all the various talismans. We have Air, Mind, Body, and Law, but we really need them all. So that's the plan. And with our stats, we should be able to do this very easily. So let's get to it. And there is all the talismans. Even elemental talismans. Not that those are too useful. And I guess also no death talisman, but you don't get those there. So the last one we needed to get was the cosmic talisman. And that's going to be, that is cosmic runes completely solved. And nature runes, and law runes. Between the triviality of getting pure essence and this bad boy, we are not going to need to worry about runes. So that's pretty great. Next up, doing some tasks. You might expect that. That's the whole thing here, doing tasks. So let's do some tasks. Looked up a few tasks, and there are a lot to do with rune crafting. First up, a medium task, to craft 50 cosmic runes. And it was 50 because we did one trip before this. So 27 plus 27 is more than 50. That's just math. And we're going to do 2 more of these rune crafting related tasks. An easy task for crafting 50 water runes. And I want to do the one for nature runes, but that is 44. So I'm going to, I guess, craft some more cosmic runes, since those are more hard to come by. Medium task for crafting 50 nature runes. I'm going to do probably two, sounds alright, more trips here, just to get a few more nature runes on the account. But this whole teleporting back to Falador as our banking method, that's just not good enough. And I know I'm about to get a better choice. I teleported to the wrong location, so I'm going to teleport back here, and then I'm going to teleport to Falador, where I'm meant to go. Anyways, 15 tasks until we get a better teleport option here to use with our last recall. So, just a few more nature runes. Should be good for now. And then it's off to something else. There is an easy task for defeating a Tazar. And these guys are incredibly popular. A lot of people fighting Tazars. And we got 4 Tokal. Oh boy. Our magic gear is terrible. And I believe there's a task that'll help us not be so terrible. That was 4 kills for the Blue Wizard robe. And wielding that and the hat is an easy task. Very cool. And that is an additional 3 magic attack bonus for me. That's something. We are just flying all over the place doing random tasks, and that's okay. Easy task for fletching an oak shortbow, using the bowstrings from the flax from that random event we got. Very cool. Thank you, random events. Very cool. Should be a series of 3 achievements here. Or tasks, I guess. Achievements and tasks. There's a lot of them. Medium task, catch a salmon in Kramja. And then I switched over to bait fishing, because I believe there's a task for catching a herring. And I can't see what kind of fish we're catching here, Presumably that first one was a sardine. Again, presumably a sardine. I'm pretty sure this is a task. Hello? This is a very low-level fishing activity. I'm level 82 fishing. How is this taking so long? I even bought more fishing bait in case I caught only sardines, so come on, chop chop. Is river bait fishing different than sea bait fishing? I'm getting suspicious. I'm looking at it with a... not nets. No? Fishing rod and fishing bait. I guess I just caught sardines all those times in a row. Come on, chop chop. This was supposed to be a lot quicker with my 82 fishing, not gonna lie. Catch a herring. Well, this is awkward now. Seriously? Really? Really now? Am I catching... I'm catching pike, aren't I? It is river. It is a difference. Poor showing on my part. This is pike. Okay. I apologize for wasting 2 minutes there. Let's go catch a herring in a place where you can catch herring. Oh look, a sea bait fishing spot where you can catch a herring for 10 points. Brilliant. Amazing. And I'm going to locate the nature altar for another 10-point task. Yay, we did it. What are we going to do now? A task. Probably. Let's quickly blast through 5 tasks. Task 1. Defeat a moss giant for 10 points. Make an attack potion for 10 points. Drink a strength potion for 10 points. Equip studded body and chaps for 10 points. And equip a maple shortbow for 10 points. I think that means we need 4 more tasks to unlock our next area. Let's see if we can be super fancy and unlock all 4 at once like we just did here. Well, here's 2 of the last 4 tasks. Pick a pineapple on Kramja. Easy task. And then come over here. Pay this guy 875 gold to enter his dungeon for another easy task. And now we're gonna fight something in the dungeon. Not a dragon. We cannot fight dragons yet. It was a greater demon. We came to kill a greater demon. For another easy task. So now, we only need 1 more task. Let's find something silly to finish this up. Finishing this goal with a bang. 100 points for cooking 100 carambwans. And only burning 18. That's okay. You can unlock a new area. So, our second choice is going to be Kandarin. For all sorts of reasons. Just very good place to be. We get the Dragon Scimitar from a Patol. We get to go to Ardoin, Barbarian Outpost. Not the Myths Guild. You need another. I think you need Fremnik to go to the Myths Guild. We can go to Piscatorius if we felt like it, but we really don't. Port Khazard, Sears Village, Tree Gnome areas, the Yanil. Get the Ancient Cavern, Apatol, Stronghold Slayer Cave, the Kraken, Demonic Gorillas, the Smoke Devil, and the Smoke Devil boss, the Waterfall Dungeon, various skilling stuff, all sorts of good things. Elemental Shields. Pretty sure those already exist before this, but okay. Here's the new Slayer tasks we're going to get. Black Demons, Cave Krakens, Chaos Druids, Mithril Dragons, Ogres, and Smoke Devils. Chaos Druids are very low level. Ogres are mid level. Everything else is fairly high level stuff, but that's okay. Also, you get Granite from Trader Stan's Trading Post in Catherby and Port Khazard. That's required for one of the quests. Unlocks. There's a decent amount of quest unlocks here. Monkey Madness 2, which unlocks the Hot Air Balloon Enlightened Journey, which we already did. So if we had chosen this one first, we wouldn't have gotten the XP from that. Not that it was really worth worrying about that, but I did it anyways. Eyes of Glothfree, so we don't get that runecrafting XP. The start of Recipe for Disaster, which unlocks the ability to do other subquests of that. Monkey Madness 1, Grand Tree, and Tree Gnome Village, so we don't get any of those XP, which is unfortunate. Troll Stronghold, Death Plateau, Watchtower, One Small Favor, Swan Song, Garden of Tranquility, Creature of Fenconstrain. A lot of quest unlocks. Variety of task unlocks for both the Kandarin and Western Province and Ardoin achievement diaries. The parts of the bar crawl that were in Asgarnia, and the drops of note in here is the Angler's outfit, Zenite shards, ballista stuff, Dragons of the Seas, Occult necklace, Smoke battle staffs, Dragon chain, Dragon full helm, and superiors. So I want to see how many quest points this unlocks for us. Let's go from 86. Unlock Kandarin. Confirm. From 86 to 116. Super cool. Let's see where the teleport is. I already know where it is. 116 quest points. So that boosted us past the 100 quest point barrier. That's going to be very nice. And now, here we are. In Ardoin. Lots of stuff to do in Kandarin. It's a very large place. And also, we've unlocked the ability to do, I believe, 30 or so quests. So, that's going to be happening pretty soon. But before we do that, I want to get the next relic. Because no matter what we do for the next relic, our XP gets increased from 8 times to 12 times. And so, if we do that before we do all the quests, we'll get even more experience. So I'm going to look around, see what kind of tasks we can get to chop this number down a bit more. We got an easy task for visiting the Tree Gnome Stronghold, which we just did via the Tree Spirit. And there's an easy task for visiting the Tree Gnome Village. Okay. Oh, no task for visiting here? Or here. Fine. That's fine. That was not the task we were trying to do when we came here, but okay. I'm not going to complain about it. Well, in fact, we're not actually doing a task right now. What we're doing is preparing to do many more tasks. If we trade King Narnode, we can get Royal Seed Pods. And with these, we can constantly teleport right here, very quickly. Then we just pop up the ladder to a bank. This is going to make using our recall relic significantly stronger than having to constantly teleport back and forth to Falador. So this is a combo that's going to get us very far. But first, some fishing. An absolutely crazy 100 points for catching a singular monkfish. What's up with that? I'm not going to complain, but my goodness. I think it was 100 Karambwan to complete a similar task. So that's a bit silly. Apparently there's a achievement diary here for doing something. I'm gonna guess cooking a monkfish. So let me grab out my raw monkfish that have been added to my bank. Please. Scroll wheel, please. Let's grab these. We have not been focusing like at all on the achievement diaries, so that's something we need to be considering here pretty soon. See if we can cook these, if that's the whatever this task is. Hey, hard task in the Western provinces area. Very cool. Don't think we're gonna be fishing very much monkfish. Don't expect that to be happening. Okay. Now let's set this up for doing some rune crafting. We're 45, and that's not high enough for the next task we want to do. So I say, let's go fill our bank with nature runes. 100 points for doing a hard task to craft 2,500 essence into runes. Very cool. We've been making nature runes, and we're almost to the level we need, so I'm not going to spoil how many nature runes we end up with. Another 100 points for the hard task of crafting 50 law runes. Oh, where's that guy going? Is he walking back to a bank from the law altar? You hate to see it. So we crafted a lot of nature runes to get to this point. Total number is 1,356. Oh, that is nice. I love that. I love everything about that. That is so many alks we're going to be able to do. That's fantastic. But I think I want some more law runes. So, since we currently have this all set up for teleporting straight back to the law altar over and over again, I'm going to make a significant number of law runes. I love this. I love this a lot. Last recall, absolutely the correct choice. No question in my mind. Really loving this. And as far as the points are concerned, 220 until our next relic. So that's going to be coming very quickly. Well, after we do a whole bunch of rune crafting. So, yeah. I crafted 1,000 law runes. It feels so good to have law runes. And nature runes. And cosmic runes. Just everything. It's going great. So let's go to Varrock. And get 50 points. Crud. I was holding shift. I need those. Anyways. To the museum. just finished up at the museum over there. Got the dig site pendant unlocked. So we can take our ruby necklaces that we stole and our cosmic runes that we made, and get these enchanted. Very cool. Very good. This will allow us to get to Fossil Island much more quickly. Did that really take that long? Never mind. That's just last. That wasn't a task. But this is a task. If we use our dig site pendant over here with the strange machine, we now have a teleport here. Rub to Fossil Island for 50 points. And while we're here, I think we will unlock the mushroom tree teleportation thing. That is 10 points for fully unlocking the mycelium transportation system. 110 points to go. See if I can find some easy medium tasks to get me closer. There's a medium task for mining 50 iron ore. Really feels like that should be an easy task. Also, on the list of things that should probably be an easy task, fletching a willow short bow. 50 points. That's 35 fletching. I guess the medium portion of that is unlocking somewhere or getting lucky enough to have a bowstring. So, 10 points. We literally need to do anything. And I've got a good task in mind. Steal a chocolate slice for 10 points. It's pretty weird that you can stand on top of the baker and steal all his baked goods, but I'm not going to question it. Makes life really easy, since there's no way for the guards to get back behind here, as far as I can tell. Or, if they can wander back here, they don't often. But anyways, we can unlock a new relic. Our options are Treasure Seeker. Clue scrolls are dropped as stackable clue boxes, so you can stack up an infinite number of clue scrolls to do at your leisure. Creatures that drop clue scrolls have a 1 in 20 chance of dropping them. Also applies to impling jars. So, combat and hunter, better clue scroll rates. Geodes, clue nests, and clue bottles 10 times more often. Very good. That's 10 times as often from mining, woodcutting, and fishing. And all clue scrolls have the lowest number of steps possible. Also good. Really makes clue scrolls not something you have to quit what you're doing. The other option is unnatural selection. You can choose your Slayer task, whichever Slayer task you want, of the ones that are unlocked by the areas you have, of course. Superior Slayer creatures have a 1 in 25 chance of spawning, so you're going to get a lot of superiors. And when you get those superiors, they'll drop a clue scroll if they can. They'll drop 6 times the normal, regular loot, and this does not add any additional unique drop table rolls. So, whenever you find a superior, you'll probably get a clue scroll, and you'll get 6 times the regular drops. So that's pretty neat. You can see that both of these have a improvement to clue scroll collection. And both of them also have the passive effect, increasing your XP multiplier from 8 to 12. In Twisted League, I had both of these, and they were both really nice. But based upon my playstyle and how I want to do things in this league, I'm going to be going with Treasure Seeker. There are a lot of tasks. These tasks. League tasks. For killing a certain number of random, all the different bosses and monsters and stuff. Getting the drops. All that kind of stuff. But unlike in Twisted League, you get in this one, all the rare drops are 3 times as common. So even without having to over and over grind through the same monsters, there's only so many Slayer tasks available. So you can just go through there with 3 times the rates and get those drops without having to choose every task. There's also a lot of tasks for clue scrolls, completing clues, getting uniques, getting unique uniques. And clue scrolls can be a huge problem because you only have so much of the map unlocked. With stackable clue boxes and very common clues, it opens up the ability to guarantee success. And the lowest number of steps is also a huge help. Because if you know for sure how many it's going to take, you can make better choices. And there's also a lot of good loot from the clue scrolls. As much as you can get a whole bunch of nice stuff from Slayer, and you'll get it quicker by choosing the task you want, it doesn't make Slayer impossible. Clue scrolls, without this relic, can be a little bit closer to impossible. And I want to do plenty of clue scrolls. So we're doing it. There it is. Treasure Seeker. 3,500 points until tier 5. 149 tasks until the final area. We got a lot to do, and instead of doing that, I'm going to go mine more pure essence. Okay, I think that's enough essence now. We were here a while, which we will see once I go to the bank, which I'm at the bank now. Crystal of Memories. So good. So good. 8,781 pure essence. Nice. That'll do for a while. We got 1,000 laws, 1,300 nature runes, 8,700 pure essence. Everything's working great. We also got this genie lamp. So we're going to put that in Herblore. 4,000 Herblore XP. Very cool. Alright. Does the bank need organizing again? Yes, it does. Is this my raking rake? Probably. Okay. What are we going to do next? How about thieving? Because we need more seeds if we have any intention of doing farming. Because we now have not just the allotment patches over here, but also Catherby and Ardoin. So we need a lot more seeds. And a higher thieving level is going to help us for the next thing we're doing. So this will all work out. Back to Drainer. That should be a decent amount of seeds. Even got some Snapdragon seed. No, it's not Snape grass. I don't think we have any Snapdragon. Nope. 4 Rano seeds though. Someday we'll have a Snapdragon seed. That's not today. But before we go do any amount of farming, there's something we should really collect. There is 1,000 volcanic ash in my bank. So we'll be able to make ultra compost. If we thought super compost was helping us quite a bit, well, here's even more. So I'm going to go to all 3 of my herb, flower, and allotment patches that I have and plant me a whole bunch of plants. Gonna be great. I cooked all the random low-level food I had sitting around in my bank. So now I have just so many different bits of food up here that we're gonna eat someday. It's all useful for various things where you take a little bit of damage. We'll work through that eventually. Also, I went ahead and alked all, well, not all, but most of the excess jewelry that I had from earlier. Probably alk more of these, but I'm fine for now. We have 92,000 coins, which is insufficient. So I'm looking at these diseased strawberries. I'm going to head over there, nice and quick. We have 92,000 coins, and that is not enough coins. So we're going to move on to our next money-making method, which is, again, thieving related. But in order to make the most out of it, we need to complete the Ardoin easy and medium tasks, or achievement diary, which is also a task. So what we need to do for that is Tower of Life, Sea Slug, and Plague City. Biohazard not a quest we can do? It's turned off. We might be able to do Biohazard. It's not a requirement, but we might be able to do Biohazard. We're not going to do that right now, though. We're going to be focusing on completing the quests that need to be completed here. So, Plague City, Sea Slug, and Tower of Life. Presumably I have all the stats for those. But if we don't, we'll do that first. Plague City first. There is Plague City. A drop of 29,000 mining XP. That's pretty cool. 73 mining. Nice. And the Ardoin teleport scroll, which we can learn. Convenient. 2 more quests to do. And that should be Sea Slug complete. 86,000 fishing XP. And a task. Very cool. I said that a lot, I think. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 1 more quest to complete. Tower of Life is another task. You get a bit of construction, crafting, and thieving XP. 42 crafting. Fishbowl helmets. Very cool. It is very cool. I mean, everything's cool. Everything's great. And 33 construction. Good. Now that should be everything that we need to complete the easy and medium diaries. So I will record anything that's particularly interesting, but for most of this, it's going to be very easy. If anything interesting comes up, I will record that. There are a lot of people at Fishing Trawler. My goodness. And this should be the final easy achievement diary task. Oh, the camera's rocking. Let's stop that. There. Complete the easy Ardoin diary. 10 points. Oh, that's much better. And now, we can just leave. Because I do not have anything here to play Fishing Trawler. You only had to show up. So I'm going to switch worlds. That'll kick me out of here. And I can go to work on the medium diary. But first, I got an XP. Yeah, here we go. This is world 401, I believe. 501. Whatever the most populated world is, so there's a bit more lag. But hey, Herbal XP. Level 38. I make prayer pots. Very cool. Anyways. Down. The ship's gonna sink if I'm staying here any longer. Anyways. Medium diary time. There's gonna be a few things that we need to work on to get this done, though. So, here we go. I needed a raw swordfish for one of the achievement diary tasks. So I stayed around and fished 50 of them for a league task. 50 points for 50 swordfish. That sounds about right. I'll take one of these. And with that, we only have a few things left to do for the medium diary. But one of them is going to be a problem. The final thing we need to do to complete the medium diary is to grapple over Yenil's south wall. So for that, we need a mithril grapple. And to do that, we are here, completing Elemental Workshop 2 for 90,000 smithing and crafting XP. And a medium task. That gets us 57 smithing and 53 crafting. This little bar here says that we are 95% of the way to our goal of 58 smithing. So that means we need to go get a little bit of smithing XP, which will be very easy because we have a bunch of silver. So I'm going to smelt some silver. Probably make tiaras at the same time just because it's convenient for me. And then we need to go get some mithril. No, don't go back down here. Don't go back down here. That's not where I want to be. Time to get the levels that we need to get this done. Since we're about to come into all the money, I figured it'd be a good time to purchase the rune pickaxe. Oh, yes. Also, my magic level is decreased from making the mind bars, so I can't teleport to a lot of places or alch this pickaxe yet. See, 35 out of 62. I don't think I have anything that could restore my magic level right now, so we're going to have to make use of the free teleports to get us where we need to be. At least we have the rune pickaxe now, so we can mine some coal and mine some more with the rune pickaxe. 50 points. Heck yeah. Awesome. Very cool. We need 2 mithril to make the bolts and then the grapple tip. Mining admin's not a task. Bummer. Entering the mining guild? Nope. Entering the extra mining guild. Nope. It was worth a shot. So I think there's a bank over here. We can check, make sure we have everything. We need to make 2 mithril bars, which I guess we can do at Falador. It's easy enough. Grab out 1 more piece of coal. Area teleport to Falador. And then we're going to we can still teleport to Varrock, so we'll teleport back to Varrock. Smith the items that we need. And make the grapple. This is all working out. Varrock teleport. So we got the 2 mithril. That's what we're trying to do. We have to make sure we only make 1 of each, because if we make multiple, that's not right. Mithril bolts. Mithril grapple tip. 59. Okay, we forgot a step there. Back to Falador. I got 58 because that's good enough. But it's only good enough if I remember the next step. And that is, back in Falador, we needed to purchase a Dwarven Stout for a +1 smithing boost. There we go. Back to Varrock. Alright, we're going to get to the anvil, drink this, and make our grapple tip. Drink. Tip. There you go. Now we need feathers and a rope. And that's not downstairs. That's not a thing. Feathers. Rope. Mithril bolts. Mithril grapple. Create a mithril grapple. 50 points. And look at that. We wouldn't have even gotten that if we had went and tried to do the fighting barbarian spirits to get the grapple. So it's a good choice that we did this way. Now I need to get to Yanil with 39 magic. I guess we're going to go to the fishing trawler, walk to the Yanil, grapple over, and then we're done. Completed the medium Ardoin diary for 50 points. But what we're really here for is the rewards. Most importantly, these 2 lamps, which will get us herb lore, 30,000 herb lore XP, level 45. We make super attacks, that's really good. And 90,000 herb lore XP gets us to 54. And 1,250 total level. Look at that. The real star of the show is the Arty Cloak 2. It has infinite teleports to the monastery. I think 3 teleports to the farm. And makes our pickpocketing here in Ardoin much better. That will allow us to thieve from knights and get ourselves a lot of money. And it's going to be doubled because we have the rogue's outfit. We're starting with 59,000 gold. Let's see what we can get that up to. There's a medium task for pickpocketing a Knight of Adrome 50 times. I'm going to steal a lot more than 50 times. It's going well. The Arty Knights were nowhere near AFK enough with all the people messing up lures and spawns and letting them run all over the place. So I came here and got 90 cooking. My first level 90. Which is an elite task. So that's pretty good. Let's see. In total, we now have 1,600 Karam bonds. We're getting over 1,000 of a lot of things, and I'm okay with that. Originally it was my plan to do this before we had teleported away, but I messed it up. So we're just gonna go quickly make ourselves a mind shield. You can get the elemental shield, and I'm pretty sure I already have one, but we might as well have the better one. At least until we get a dragon fighter shield at some point. Possibly. Still a very rare drop. Mind shield. Fancy. Next up, an ultra compost fueled farming run. But first, another huge upgrade. 40,000 coins for the magic secateurs. That's just more crops right there, and more crops is more XP. Very good. Oh my goodness. And how's my plants doing? They're alive. Fantastic. Another very useful farming thing. Up here with my arm. Disease-free herb patch. For all my Ranar seed uses. And we get rid of these regular secateurs. Put in the magic ones. So long, regular secateurs. You are no longer required. Okay. Now it's time to prepare for something very similar to herb runs. Except with more birds. Let's unlock birdhouse runs. Starting over here at the estate agent. Redecorate my house, please. With the twisted blueprints. Yes, please. That's really not going to do much for us, but it's going to be very fancy. So I appreciate it. And a thought occurs to me that there's one other thing I want to be prepared for, so just give me a second. Okay, now we should be ready. Step 1, teleport to my house. Go into building mode. Super fancy. 10 points. Nice. Very nice. Another easy task complete. Literally an easy task. Very good. What do we want? It is the workshop. 10,000 coins. Build room. 10 points. Build clockmaking space. 35 construction. Upgrade it with a molten glass. Craft clockwork mechanisms. 4 of them, in fact. Now we can make birdhouses. At our current hunter level, we can use willow birdhouses. And I don't really have any teak logs. I could probably get some if I felt like it, but willow will be fine for now. So we've got willow logs. We got the clockworks. willow birdhouses. Simple as that. Next, we teleport over to the dig site. And quick travel here with the barge guard. We can go over here and build this bank, which is going to be very useful for all of your Fossil Island needs. And another 10 points, which is also good. Let's store some of the things we don't really need from this inventory right now. And we're going to need seeds. Luckily, we have an absolute ton of seeds from all of our thieving. So now we can quickly run around and set up these birdhouses. To get very easy, very AFK hunter experience. And that's going to work very nicely for me. And I guess while we're here, there's one more thing that we could add. And that is giant seaweed farming. So now, we can come here whenever we feel like, with all of our dig site pendants, to collect giant seaweed and hunter experience. And I doubt we're going to get very many nests from willow birdhouses, but it's a start.
Massive experience from our first birdhouse run. We reached base level 30, and then proceeded to get level 39. Very close to base level 40s, too. So that could be something we do eventually. And we also got a single bird nest. Yay!
Our second birdhouse run gets us up to level 45. So when we come back, we're going to be bringing maple logs instead of willow. We got a gold ring from our first run. And then 4 nests from our second run here, which is much better. And that's just going to keep improving as we get better birdhouses. But we did get 2 seed nests. So let's see what we get. A banana tree seed and a curry tree seed. It's going to be in fruit trees. Yeah, we can plant both of those. Might as well. It's worth a little bit. A little bit of farming XP. So I'm going to get these into plant pots. And then we're going back to Ardy Nights to make some money.
I found a world where they had trapped the Ardy Knight correctly. So we did some thieving. A lot of thieving. We're 92 thieving. It's now our highest stat. We stole, and all these other people also stole, so much money from this poor guy. I alone stole 600,000 coins. So that's a good start. That's definitely going to get us somewhere. Denied. But before we go on our shopping spree, I've got a few quests that I want to get done. First up, Holy Grail. Level 45 defense and 37 prayer. Becomes... That's a massive XP drop. 59 defense, 54 prayer. Wow. That is a lot. We're combat level 70 now. My goodness. I think we got 2 more quests I'm looking to do right now. Oh no, here comes Bouncer. Protect melee. And that is a medium task. Very, very easy. Now that we have this, a lot of boss fights aren't even boss fights. Let's finish this quest. That's Fight Arena completed. For 146,000 attack XP, and some thieving XP, which at our level is not as useful. And that's 61 attack. We could go get things right now, but we might as well do one last quest. This quest is significantly less difficult when instead of doing it at level 3, you do it at level 73. Anyways, 61 attack, 55 strength. Let's get it. 165,000 XP in both. Wow. That gets up to 65 attack, 62 strength, and a medium task reading to 75 combat. Very good. We are very close to be able to get to the Warriors Guild. But first, shopping spree. First, and probably most importantly, we're here on Apatol. Nothing attacks us because we've technically completed Monkey Madness 2. So we're going to grab the Dragon Scimitar. Wield this for 2 tasks. A medium task to equip a Dragon Scimitar, and a hard task to equip a Dragon Weapon, which is an interesting way to do things. Then if we attack the spider with a special attack, that's another medium task. We're going from 48 stab, 47 strength, to 73/74 strength. That's significant. But we still have half a mil, so let's go spend it on other things. Next up, let's finish our set of initiate. We can't get proselyte, so this is good enough. It has equivalent prayer stats to monk robes, but if we miss a flick, it's got more defense. So, as long as we're fighting melee enemies, I guess that's okay. Plenty more to buy, though. Here is the Dragon Battle Axe. A very good weapon for Slayer tasks. Boost your strength. The negatives to your defense and attack can be mitigated with potions. And once we get to the Warriors Guild, potions isn't a problem either. But we still have a little bit more money, so let's buy more things. Over here, in the Champions Guild, let's grab ourselves green d'hide chaps, and green d'hide vambraces, and I guess a coif. We can't actually wield these yet, since we don't have 40 range, which is one of my lowest skills. But that's not a problem. We've got a bone crossbow. Range is not going to be an issue at all. And Oziach will sell me a rune plate body and green d'hide body. Let's take a look at this new gear. Yay. It's something. I did try to purchase an adamant full helm in Barbarian Village, but it was still out of stock. That's the problem when everyone in the game wants a helmet, I guess. 181,000 coins. I think we'll keep that for
future usage. So we are still rocking an initiate helm and a black square shield, but that's about as good as I can do right now. At least we have the dragon scimitar, and it's literally twice as strong as a regular dragon scimitar. So I think that'll do nicely. I think it's time to get back into the tasks to unlock areas and relics. And we will start that next time in Trailblazer. Goodbye.